Hi everyone, and welcome back to Inspire to Rewire. This is a place where we embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, amongst many other things. For the ones who are just tuning in, I am your host, Sharona, and I am actually thrilled to dive into today's episode. But before delving into today's topic, I just would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every listener of Inspire to Rewire. It truly moves me to know that I have a diverse audience from around the world. And I feel very moved that all of you are taking precious moments out of your day to engage with my thoughts and my experiences and beliefs. And that I have the opportunity to share the knowledge that I have accumulated along my journey. Inspire to Rewire wouldn't be what it is without the support of all of my listeners. I am genuinely thankful for your presence, as I am navigating the development of this podcast, learning along the way. So, whether you tuned in for one episode or followed the entire journey, thank you. I hope that this podcast has sparked curiosity within you, encouraging a journey of discovery to question and discern what truly is, and that it has you steering away from the narratives that we have all been conditioned to believe. I also hope that the content has enriched your knowledge and inspired you towards a more healed and fulfilling life. So, with that being said, I want to welcome 2024. Oh, another thing worth mentioning is that this year I will release one episode a month instead of two as I did the previous year. So, the new year brings with a remarkable opportunity for a fresh start, a chance to become a new and improved version of yourself. So I wonder, how was last year for you? Did you make strides towards living the life on your own terms? I think that these are questions that is worth pondering about as we step into a new chapter. I think it's essential to recognize that without pushing ourselves, we actually risk repeating the same days. That leads to a cycle of repetitive years. I do know for a fact that if you don't push yourself, no one else will. And if you fail to actively take charge of your day and guide it towards the life you want, you will find yourself stuck and stagnant. It's common for most of us to be swept along by the demands of the day instead of actively shaping it. And I actually completely understand why. If you don't have a clear vision and an understanding of what you want to achieve, each passing day becomes a missed opportunity. Every day plays a crucial role in moving closer to your life visions and goals. So taking active control of your days is the key of breaking free from this pattern. I have noticed that many individuals just fall into various aspects of life, whether it be a relationship or jobs or like general life situations. Just happened without any intentional thought. So, I encourage you to take a moment for yourself and reflect on life and consider how you want to live. Define what happiness means to you. Envision your ideal relationship with friends and family and your partner. Imagine your daily life from morning to night. And the more specific and detailed you can be in crafting these details, the clearer your understanding of your aspirations become. I think that this is where self-motivation plays a crucial role. So please take a moment to just sit down and craft a vision board that encapsulates what you aim to achieve by the end of this year. What do you want to achieve 2024? How would you like your life to look at the end of 2024? Do you want to become more healthy? Do you want a certain number on your bank account? Do you want to work on a certain type of relationship you have in your life? What do you want for you? Write everything down. Because having a visual representation, it makes it so much more easy to construct a roadmap. Outlining the specific habits that need to be cultivated to propel you towards your goals. I think it's essential to recognize that what you believe you want today also may undergo a shift in a year or even less. Given the potential for personal change, of course, and evolution, which I hope is a journey for all, even though I know not everyone embarks on it. This is where the concept of healing becomes so important. Because many of us assume we know our desires and we know ourselves. Yet the reality is that we actually often feel lost within it. I think many of us are confused. We don't even know who we are. We've been told who to be. Because we have been so influenced by societal programs and indoctrinations. So we are led to believe that we want certain things and that we need certain things. Consequently, many spend their entire lives in pursuit of those beliefs. It is the lifestyle they advertise that we chase. And that is how they actually capitalize off of us. There is so many of us out there in the world today that seem so well off on the surface. But yet internally, we're emotionally and spiritually impoverished. I think it's disheartening to witness people splurging on well-marketed luxury brands while actually skimping on the investments in their own health. But I also understand because not everyone knows that they are not in a good state of mind or that they're not feeling well. I think we have become so good at suppressing things and keeping it encapsulated within us that we don't really know what type of shape we actually are in. And the truth is that unless you actually take the time to heal from within, I think that you risk remaining a lost soul that's trying to navigate through the complexities of life. There is a prevalent struggle when it comes to introspection and genuine self-investment. I think it's crucial to recognize that true wealth encompasses not just external appearances, but also the well-being of our inner selves. Your inner world in your well-being and happiness plays a huge role and so much more important than everything and anything that you can own externally. I think it's time for us all to prioritize healing. Because without it, I do honestly believe that we remain lost souls. I think that many of us are navigating through life without a compass. I think we live in a world filled with distractions, where we have lost touch with what actually truly matters, and that is our inner world. I sincerely hope that prioritizing healing is a focus for you this year. Regardless of your location or where you find yourself on life's journey, I truly hope that you take the time to invest in yourself and start to heal from within. Personally, I have found that leading by example is incredibly effective. Therefore, it becomes even more easy for me to commit to my own healing. I do practice what I preach, and I learn from my mistakes. And I do prioritize my health. And I embrace on self-love even when others may not fully grasp and understand, and I might feel them uneasy about where I choose to spend my time or how I choose to spend it. I actually daily make it a point to prioritize myself, allowing the internal healing to radiate externally. Without dedicating time to heal and work on oneself, I think you risk remaining oblivious to your own habits and behaviors. Many out there, and I think it's a norm, are blaming external factors and others for the state of their life. Taking the time for self-reflection and allowing yourself to dream is vital. Otherwise, you may unintentionally slip into autopilot, letting habitual patterns dictate a lifestyle that fails to bring you true happiness. Through my personal journey, I've come to appreciate the immense value of investing in coaches and mentors and books I love to read and I hated to read before, and courses. I think it's about fostering habits that not only shape a life you find happiness in, but also be the reason that, the contributor to the realization of your dreams. I, like many others, once postponed numerous tasks and actions for an extended period. The habit of putting off the start of a new aspiration, often saying, "Hey, I begin tomorrow," or "I begin on Monday." It cost me many years. And for some, I know, and I'm sure it has cost them their entire life. The recognition that there is a solution to every problem has been a transformative mindset for me. I came to the realization that everything I feed my mind with played a pivotal role in providing precisely what I needed. From the documentaries to the movies, to the book, to the affirmations, and me becoming increasingly selective about the company I actually keep. Your environment shapes you. If you have a hard time finding your group or find it as a challenge, spend more time alone and actually get to know yourself. Consume content that aligns with your goals. And I'm sure you will watch the magic happen and unfold. You have to believe in magic for magic to happen. Become a believer of magic and become a believer of yourself. Over time, your thoughts will shift. Your thoughts will become what you feed yourself with. My thoughts and my actions has shifted. It has me more aligned to my visions. I'm getting more closer by each day that passes. I constantly found myself progressing towards certain aspects of my desired life because of my mindset. I know that if you're a regular listener to my podcast, I know you're someone actively seeking more for yourself. So, I advocate for healing. Consistently, I strive to impart a crucial lesson to others. The importance of healing and self-love and self-belief. The change we wish to see in the world must commence from within, ignited by the fire within each of us. External transformations, no matter how well-intentioned, lack true happiness and fulfillment until we initiate the change from within ourselves. Consider this. You are actually a reflection of the world, and your beliefs and actions mirrors the state of the earth that we all inhabit. The planet calls upon you to liberate yourself from old programs, indoctrinations, historical beliefs, narratives, and political views. The true revelation, the profound change, starts with and within you. Remember this, you are so powerful. You carry the legacy of your ancestors, and you have the power to decide whether to perpetuate that history or forge a new chapter beneficial to yourself and all of humankind. We are all earthlings. Self-love and unconditional love cannot be bestowed upon others unless you first possess it within yourself. Never allow anyone to undermine your capabilities or dismiss your dreams as too grand. When faced with disbelief, do yourself a favor and turn your back and declare, "Watch me." No one, not even your parents, should have the power to dictate what you can and cannot achieve. You are not just a creator. You are the creator of your reality. Our minds and emotions act as our masters and guides. And we always face a choice. Either to be a good servant with a challenging master, or a good servant with a great master. You have the power to program your master. To change your master will be challenging to begin with, but this will get easier with time. It's hard and difficult to break free from a pattern that has been with you for years. But the decision lies with you. Either you reprogram yourself or you don't. But reprogramming yourself becomes a crucial task, and I highly recommend meditation for this purpose. It's a powerful tool to delve into self-discovery and understand the intricacies of your own mind. And please, during your meditation, practice observing your mind without passing judgment. Be as kind and as supportive to yourself as you are to those around you. The more you observe your mind, the greater the power and understanding you gain, enabling you to make the necessary changes in what you choose to feed your mind with. So please do yourself a grand favor of investing time in your own life. Actually take a moment to articulate what you want. Consider creating a vision board and gather images to bring it to life. Print them out. Make it tangible. This doesn't have to be like a solo task that you do or aspiration. Consider involving your friends. Instead of the usual night out dancing, gather with your friends to collectively work on becoming better versions of yourself. Share your life goals and achievements, supporting each other on this journey. It's a unique and meaningful way to strengthen connections while actively pursuing personal growth. The questions you ask yourself actually shapes your life. Reflect on what habits you need to create to move differently this year that will actually move and take you closer to your visions. You deserve everything that you desire. And I literally mean everything. I am so happy that you took the time to listen to this podcast episode. And I hope that this will bring you to sit down with yourself to figure out what you actually want, without the influence of everyone around you, including the TV shows or, what they sell us to believe that we actually want. Sit with yourself to figure out, what do I want? Who do I want to become? Who do I want to identify in this world? And what is happiness for me? Some people, they like the simplicity of things. Other people, they're adventurous. We're all different. We all enjoy different things. Unless we take the time to actually truly get to know ourselves, we just navigate and do things that we have been told to do or told to enjoy. Don't let your life pass you by in vain. Enjoy your moments, enjoy your life, enjoy your days. Thank you so much for listening to another episode. Namaste.